Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Tonight I'm showing you how I made this cute little box. It has little tails and I've used the lovely daisy lane and some nice sparkly things, and I've stamped on the card. This one was done in Granny Apple Green. I'm sort of a wee bit addicted to the brights at the minute, so I went with the Granny Apple Green and the lovely bright 6x6 designer series paper, which you get lots of lovely backing paper. You can, for this particular box, you will get two boxes out of one sheet of A4 card and two of the wee toppers out of your 6x6 sheets. So you can see I've cut one here and there's plenty of room for another one. You can see that one will fit easy. And you can see the difference, the lovely backing paper. Some of it has script, some of it has like a circly sort of design. And it comes in beautiful colours, all the colours of the brights there. And I've also used these lovely wee glitter enamel dots in the lovely brights colours. And I've used, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat tonight, the stitched nested labelled dies, which comes with part of the bundle if you buy free as a bird, but you can also buy them separate if you didn't want the stamp set. But I used the largest one out of that to create this, which fits perfectly over the box. And I have also stamped using the daisy lane stamp to decorate the box in its matching colour. And I just remembered I haven't got my ink out. So everything's going to match. We're going with Coastal Cabana in the card, Coastal Cabana in the gingham, and Coastal Cabana in the ink. So let's get started. You're first of all going to need a piece of card. You just take an A4 sheet of card, and if you cut it in half, that gives you 4 1/4, two pieces at 4 1/4, and just cut a wee bit off the bottom to get 10.5 inches. So basically you need 10.5 by 4 1/4 to create your box. And we're going to do some scoring first. Very simple scoring. So just score it at, on the long side, score it at 1/2 inch, then 3 inches, 5 1/2, and 8 inches. Just spin it round and go 1/2 inch again, and 3 inches. And that's your scoring done. So you're just going to cut off these two wee pieces here, this rectangle and this one. This is a square actually, but just chop those off. And this one. Now, we want to do a bit of stamping. We'll do our stamping first before we do our folds. So, I'm using the Daisy Lane stamp set. This one here, and I'm going to use this wee stamp here to decorate my box. So this is it here, and we're just going to ink it up. And this is the bottom of your box, so that's going to be your wee base. So you want to keep the flower going the right way, so just keep that to your bottom. Just keep that in mind. And I'm just going to off stamp it here and there, and I'm not stamping the bottom at all. So just randomly stamp. Go straight. Just round them over the edge. Gives it a nice wee decoration without having to add DSP. When you have your stamps there, you may as well use them. I think I'll just put another wee bit at the end there. And that's enough of that one. close that yet, but I am. I have my dirty, I mean, it's dirty, but it's clean at the same time. It's stained, that's what I should say. My lovely chamois, which I love. It just instantly cleans your stamps up so quickly. I wouldn't be without it. So cheap, and just keep it inside an old box, an old stamp box. So we're finished with that one. Give it a wee shake, make sure it's dry, and then we're going to do our folds. Actually, we have another wee bit of cutting to do. See your bottom area, just cut up to that first crease, and we're taking a wee tiny bit off because we don't want the edges hanging over when we fold it up. So do that right along there, just to either side of that clumpy bit, cut right up. That's 3 times you'll be doing it. And then we're just going to do our folds. So give it a nice wee neat fold with your bone folder. I think I love this colour, Coastal Cabana. So your end bit folds in, and we're going to fold these ones. Just make sure you're happy that they're all lining up. Oops. And this one. And then you just need to do this one. And this one we're going to fold this way. So others folded in, this folds out. And just run your bone folder along. And that's it. So we now want to, well, I want to round the corners of the bottom so that it has a nice wee finish. They just tuck in each other and like the wee rounded finish. So you can actually do that by folding it in half, and those two will go in together. And just keep doing that until you're happy. Just keep folding them over. You'll eventually get them all. I've got them all yet. Nope, this one. And that's them all. So now we're going to join the box together, and that's those two will meet in the middle with that wee flap, and I'm just putting some wet glue on it. Sort. The dog now wants out of the room, but he'll just have to stay where he is. So just make sure that's lining up and you're happy with it. Fold it over again. You just want to make sure it's really nicely done. Spread that out. And that gives you your nice wee box. And these are going to fold in like you would fold, you know, if you're closing a cardboard box and you want to completely seal it, just pop it all together like that. And if you're not happy and you want to seal it down, you can just pop a bit of wet glue under each corner and that will hold it, which I think I'm going to do. So you just lift those corners with a wee dab and go right round, and it'll catch in a wee minute whenever you're. So just putting a wee dab under each of those corners. You can leave it like that if you want. If you want one of those boxes that collapses and you can keep it flat till you're ready to use it. I'm going to use mine. I have 2 wee gifts already for these. For 2 nice wee girls. So I'm just going to press that down and make sure your box is nice and square, and just press those down. And it should all catch nicely. Now, So now we want to do the top part. So decide which area you like best for your front, and that will be your front. And then we're just going to press these, and it just gives it a wee help. Make sure they're all taken, and you can see the nice wee dip you get, all nicely finished. Now what we want to do now is get your piece that you've cut out, your biggest die out of that set, fold it, give it a wee crease, and we know that this is between the two dotted lines is 2.5 inches. So you want to come in an inch, mark a dot, and come in another inch this side and mark a dot, and you're going to punch holes in those. Now we should be putting this on top and punching the hole up, but it did not go through very well with that, and so I'm going to do it like this. If you have a crabadile, it might well go through for you, but it didn't want to go through all these layers for me. So you want to put this on, and then we're going to line it up so that you've got the exact same bit on both sides. If you're not happy, shuffle it about just ever so slightly so that you're happy, and then just get your pencil and mark those holes. And you can do it front and back. And then you can take that off, hold these together, and see if you can get it through all those. If you can't, go the other way. Open it and do it a bit at a time. This will mark it nicely for you anyway. Oh, it went through, happy days. Slide it in again. Lovely. So now we want this popped up here, and you can see all the holes nicely line up. So what I have lovely wee lip gloss things. They're real cute. These are for two wee girls. I have the other one inside the box and all. It's a wee mermaid one, and this one's a wee unicorn. So this just fit nicely. If you wanted, you could fill it with shredded paper to dicky it up a bit, which I might do at a later date, but at the minute I'm just doing this. So pop that on. You can see your holes are lined up. So you want to get yourself some baker's twine of some sort. This one is not available anymore. I already had it and I want to use it because I like it. So make yourself a false bow of the size that you'd like. This will tell you how much actual string you're going to need. So you want down to there. So you want twice that. So just pull it along till you get twice the length. Chop it off and chop this one off. Whoops. And you have your two pieces that you're going to be threading through here. So again, get it all lined up where you're happy, and pop. Let's see, make sure you've got the one you want to be your front. Seems okay. And you want to get that through, and it will keep popping off. And if you really, really want, you could stick down one of the tails at the back. I didn't bother, but I think it might be a good idea if you want it to be really nice and steady. Thread them through. Get your two tails the same length if you can. That's about right, and we'll just tie it in a wee knot. And that will pull your box all together just exactly how you want it. So it just pulls everything into place. And then just tie it in a bow. I would have done on my bow there. I've caught it somewhere it shouldn't be. So there we go. Ooh. So we want to leave room for our little daisy. So I think I'm happy enough with that at the minute. So we'll go to our daisy now. And I'm going to use this daisy and the daisy punch, which matches, and again with our ink. You need a piece of Whisper White, and what did I need there? Holy moly, organised files as usual. just a scrap piece. That's all you need. You don't need to go mad. So just dip that in your ink. Stamp it. I did 3 daisies. If you want your daisies later, off stamp them and go again. That's very green looking. I'm going to do that one again. Doesn't look the same colour. I must have had not cleaned it properly. So just give it a wipe off with your chamois if you have one. And we can close up our ink. And now we want to punch. So just line it up. Try and get equal wee bits of white. Check right round it all. Don't just check in one space because it really needs to be lined up. And don't shift it when you go to punch it. Right, that's one. Oops. Sometimes you need to cut the scrap away just so that you can get at this properly. And line up again. And your last one. So, get rid of this. Just get your wee daisies and gently with your, either you could use your bone folder if you want, or your scissors. I'm normally using scissors, so I'm going to go with it. I can get a better grip. Just curl them down the ways. And then just pop them up with your finger to give them a wee shape. And that's one layer. Do the same. Just don't pull too hard because I have been known to pull a petal right away, which is not good. So again, roll them up. And you can see it's going to take nicely. And the third one, just for good measure. And again up. So we're going to use our dimensionals now to join those on. Where are you? Right, we'll do this one as the bottom. So just take it and line it up. And then we're going to do another one. Very extravagant. You could get away with 2, but I really like it to look nice and bunchy. So just offset it so you're seeing 3 petals. And that should be nice and squished up and really lovely. So now we want to add a wee glitter, what do you call these? Glitter enamel dots. Glitter dot will do me, I think. So get your pokey tool and we'll go with the largest one in this. And just pop it in the centre. And there you have a lovely wee glittery. And you could run your Wink of Stella around that if you really felt like being posh, you know. So we're now ready to put that on our box. So again, I'm going to add in, maybe I'll not add a dimensional. Can't remember if I did or not. No, I just stuck it directly down because it's already got 3 layers. So out with your wet glue. We smother in. Get your wee ties out of the way. And just pop that so one of the petals looks central. And that should sit there nicely. right, that's it. 2 lovely wee gifts for 2 little girls who are going to like their lip balm. So you can trim your ties away if it's not sitting too long, you know, just give them a wee trim. They're a bit dangly, aren't they? So, what do you think? Do you like it? I'm pretty pleased with it myself, and I just love these bright colours. You should get yourself some brights, honestly. They are just beautiful. They're really, really nice. So that's me. I'll have all the details down below, and as usual, links to everything. And remember, if you fancy being a demonstrator yourself, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do anything. You can just join and get the discount. You can join and run wee classes. You can join and do it online. It's entirely up to yourself. And if you join it for the discount and decide to drop, it's not for you, there's no problem. You don't pay anything back. You don't have to do anything. You just drop. So don't be annoying yourself about it, but give it a wee go and enjoy it. So all details about everything will be on the blog, and if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm trying my best to get more and more people to watch me, so give me a helping hand. So I'll catch you next week. Bye.